I know that if something is instantly gratifying, it will be repeated. All of us as adolescents remember that to be true. Anything that's immediately gratifying will be repeated. And the strongest force in the earth is something that affects your self-esteem. If you can make someone feel good about themselves, they will love you for it. They will be loyal to you. You talk about plugging into the energy in interpersonal dynamics. You get to be responsible for another person feeling better about themselves, and you've hit the jackpot. That's a dead-on bullseye in human relations. So I said to myself, that idea is clear and self-evident to every one of you in this room. If I could get my employees, one at a time, to reach out and talk and engage a guest on a very personal level, not a dealer talking to a blackjack player, but Annie talking to Mr. Jones. How are you today, Mr. Jones? Nice to see you again. Is there anything I can do for you? You feel like playing blackjack this morning? How's your wife? All of a sudden, forget the crystal chandeliers and the hand-woven carpets and the marble. It means nothing. All of a sudden, you're engaged with someone who cares about you. If I could arrange for my employees to find that gratifying and rewarding and increasing of their self-esteem, I would have plugged into the magic of business. And I finally, with the help of some other people, figured it out 4, 5, 6 years ago. And it changed my business and changed my life. It was a subject that I'm going to explain to you called storytelling. We took 900 supervisors at Wynn and put them in school. It took about 3 or 4 hours of training with some people from England. And we explained to them that we had a structure in the company that was very convenient. In every part of the hotel, which runs, as you know, 24 hours a day, we have a pre-shift meeting. If it's a restaurant, just before the restaurant opens, the maitre d' or the manager meets with the waiters and has a 10-minute session. The chef in the kitchen meets with his cooking line and has a session. Housekeepers on each floor meet with the inspectresses that are the supervisors on each floor of the hotel. Department by department, public area porters, there are collections of 12 to 15 people, or maybe as few as 7, with a line supervisor who gives them whatever it is they need to learn that day before they start their shift. We had a structure in place in the hotel that was very convenient. But instead of giving them inane or ordinary or mundane information, we changed the program to this. The supervisor said to the group of 8 or 10 or 12 people, has anybody got a story of something that happened yesterday or in the past week, special with a guest? And now I'm going to give you a true example. Bellman says to the bell captain, yeah, yesterday I checked in a man and his wife, older couple from California, and the bags came in, and I asked them to check and see if all the bags were there. And the woman let out a hoot. Oh my God, Herbie, I forgot the medicine bag. And that was a small hand case in which his medicine, he was a diabetic, and her medicine, they were in their 70s, were contained. Oh my God, Herbie, your insulin is in the bag. I left it on the front hall table when we got in the car. Oh my God, what are we going to do? We'll have to go back. I'll call the airport. Bellman tells the bell captain, I told him, just a minute, ma'am, where do you live? Pacific Palisades. Is there anybody at home at your house? Well, our housekeeper's there. I have a brother that lives in Encino. It's a Latino bellman. My brother, Hervé, lives in Encino. Why don't I give him a call? He can go over to your house and pick up the bag, and we'll manage to get it here for you. When do you need the medicine? It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. She says, by 7 a.m. He says, don't you worry. If you can get that lady on the phone, tell her that Hervé Mendez is coming, and we'll get it here at 7 o'clock in the morning. You can do that? Yes, ma'am. She calls, he waits, she calls, tells the housekeeper, is the bag there? Yes, you left it on the front hall table. Hervé is coming to get it. Let him have it within the next hour. Okay, bye. You sure you can do it? Please, lady, enjoy dinner. Have a good time. Everything's going to be fine, I promise. Kid goes downstairs, tells the bellman on duty, his supervisor, that he's got to go get the bag. Jumps into his car, drives 5 hours to his brother's house, picks up the bag, turns around, and gets back to Las Vegas at 4 in the morning. Takes the bag to the bellman and says, make sure this gets to room 10-0, whatever it was. By 7 a.m., it's got the lady's medicine. I'm not done with the story. The relevance of this story, there's 1,000 of those a month. The supervisor's been trained. Everybody in the room says, wow, that's great, Mendez. We have an internet loop, a special internet thing in the hotel for the employees, and we have a sign shop, and we make signs for the back of the house. Immediately, a picture is taken of that bellman Mendez. His story is encapsulated in large print. We make paper signs, and we decorate the back of the house. We publish Mendez's picture and story on the internet, and it's all over the employees' staff dining room, and everybody is reading about this bellman who's now a local hero. And his chest is out to here, and he's taken a bow, and he feels great because of the recognition he's getting from his peer group. Now, everybody else in the room with that bellman is looking for a story so they can tell it the next day. We found a key to making a single employee acting with a single guest instantly gratifying and increasing of their self-esteem. Now every employee in the hotel is looking for a story. The dealers are on their way down the hall to take a break at the staff dining room, and they see a lady and a man looking a little confused, and they walk over on break and say, you look like you're looking for something. Can I help you? And the lady says, well, we're looking for a meeting room called Lafitte. Oh, that's our ballroom. You're standing here by the B bar. You have to go down past Wing Lei, the Chinese restaurant. Wait a minute. Come on with me. I'll take you. And the dealer makes a detour for 5 minutes and takes this couple and shows them the Lafitte room. You think that hotel is ever going to be the same again to those two people, or that lady and her husband with the insulin? Hell, screw the chandeliers and the hand-woven fabrics and the onyx and the marble. It means nothing. They're going to tell their friends what an incredible place my hotel is. We've taken storytelling 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every day of the year, to a great discipline in our company, giving people recognition for doing the one thing that creates a franchise that's stronger than anything I know about. That applies to your business. You've got to find those ideas that lift your staff, make them feel great about themselves in the context of your business. You do that, and I tell you that the results will astound you. First an idea, and then a program. First an idea, and then a building. It works every time. Thank you.